All right, how we doing? So this is Sunday morning, March 14th. I got about a little bit past 7:15. I'm gonna go work just a little bit here. Not much, a little bit. There's gonna be a lot of people here in Las Vegas leaving. The strip is probably gonna be checkout time around 11 o'clock, and I'm gonna go get a little bit of money and figure. Before I do that, I'm gonna go to the gym and go probably get on the treadmill a little bit before I start working. But I just want to throw a disclaimer out here. Lately, I've been seeing a couple of videos about this spiritual abuse and people maybe saying stuff like religious or people that use their have divine knowledge and use their platform to defame people. All right, and I'm going to say this on this channel. All right, the intent is not to defame people. All right, I'm trying to be more how can I say condescending about what I say, but sometimes it's not going to be a pretty way to put out your message and all that. All right, I don't think that you could be on a well. Just put it like this: if you are somebody with prominence, of prominence, or have a divine knowledge, okay, some type of leader, there's always going to be somebody watching. Okay. And yes, what you do and what you say will be accounted for. Actually, that's everybody. Okay. Point being is this: the higher you go in life, in the hierarchy, the more rabbit hole, longer of a rabbit hole you're gonna fall. That being said, all right, I'm just using. Hey, it is what it is. A lot of these politicians, these rappers getting killed, other celebrities that are getting caught up, football players and all that stuff going to jail. All right, I mean, that's the way it's gonna be. If you do something, people are gonna know. So you can't say that the spiritual abuse, I mean, it's gonna even get to where they may even bring it up in church or whatever, okay? So people are gonna hear about it. I mean, that's just the way of the Most High, I think, is getting his message across. If you wanna, let's just say, if we wanna speak on a spiritual abuser technically, all right, well, let's just say King James or Jerome, okay, or whoever interpreted the Bible. All right, in fact, if you don't know who Jerome was, all right, the priest Jerome, actually, he took the Bible from Greek, and they translated it from Greek to Latin, okay? That was around the 11th century. Now, King James had translated the Bible from Latin to English in 1611, just so you'll know. Okay, but the information was there. So that was one of the biggest examples of, if you want to call defamation, and defamation is what it is, because they use the Jews, the Israelites or whatever, okay, to tell the world what could happen if they don't, or if they go up against the Most High. They don't put the Most High first. All right, the Bible's a perfect example. I mean, if you want to call it a defamation character, but it is what it is, okay? There's got to be certain, let's say, I call it cataclysms that have to happen. Like the fall of Egypt, the Babylonian invasions, Roman invasions, okay? I know it sounds cold, the Great Plagues, and just so you'll know, there was 3 of them. Crusades, these things have to happen to get the world to where it needs to be at that point in time, okay? And the way turmoil is going on this earth right now, things will settle back down again, okay? But it has to be these cataclysms, or people have to be put at the forefront to be made an example out of, okay? You hear about a lot of these spiritual leaders lately just being caught up now. I don't want to get too far off character, but this channel is not, the intent is not to try to defame somebody's character and so forth. But if I'm going to bring somebody's names up, the intent is not gossip, but I may just use some scriptures and all that. And yes, I may try to do it in a way to try to have some sound doctrine, and I do wish the best of those people. Or if somebody fell and if they had left us, I'll just say rest in peace, and may the Most High grant you paradise. Or let's just say if you did come up short, you're going to have to answer these things to the Most High. But that's not the intent, channel's intent here, to try to abuse nobody or defame somebody's character, okay? Or bash somebody. I see a lot of these bashings and so forth, but I just try to be a little bit more elaborate than that. And it does say in Proverbs, you know, you scorn the scorn, but you also do it with prayer and encouragement. And I don't know, that while I'm doing this video, it gives me maybe more, makes me even more mindful of what I say, or all right, maybe it gives me, how can I say, the more mindfulness not to get too far off kilter. That's what I really wanted to say. All right, so that's my disclaimer for today. All right, or in case if you want to know if I'm trying to maybe strike fear in somebody's heart, I made a video a few days ago about gang stalking and all that stuff. All right, so no, that's not the intent. But I do want to make sure that I send a strong message, okay? And that's in any of this content that I want to do. Now, I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. That's going to be it for now. I'm pulling up in the gym, and I'm finna get my workout on here, and I'm going to go on with my day. Y'all have yourself a wonderful day, and feel free to subscribe and check out some of the other videos, and thanks for listening.